Welcome to Jack Hogan's Cottage in Portan, County Limerick. This house is owned by my uncle and was built around 1896. To the west elevation we see it's lined and ruled walls, while to the north, south and east it has rough cast rendered walls. If we come around to the south elevation here, we can see along with its rough cast walls, it houses timber sliding sash windows, cast iron guttery, a timber front door and a natural slate roof. We also noticed two barges up at either side of the roof to prevent the wind from blowing off the slate. This is a feature of the vernacular western cottage. We see in the centre of the roof a red brick chimney. This is located in the middle of the house from rooms at either side of the house. To the rear of the building we have a single-storey outhouse which may have been used in previous years to house farm implements and also maybe some small farm animals. We see the similar construction details used in this house. We see a lime render and natural stone lintels, along again with barges and natural slate roof. Animals that may have been housed in this may include chickens, pigs, turkeys, small farm animals on this side of the house, while farm tools may have been stored at this side. You can see at the rear of the house there is a small plot which would have been used to grow vegetables in previous years. This was a vital area of land when the house was built, as many vegetables were not readily available and transport to local towns may have been difficult to arrange and organise, especially for farm labourers who may not have had money too plentiful. At the entrance to the house we see cast iron gate with decorative ironwork. We also see two piers built with natural stone which have been rendered with ornamental caps. Stated the front of the house houses two sliding sash windows. If we come a bit closer here, we can see the natural stone sill, again applying to construction. We see the rough cast render, however there are no reveals around the window. The windows which were replaced when the house was renovated circa 10 years ago, have been painted gloss white, which really makes them stand out from the grey walls. Interior of the house, we see that the house is home to what was once an open stone fireplace. The surrounding wall, which is constructed again of limestone, was repointed during the renovation of the house, while the original brick archway was maintained. Years ago this open fire would have been used to cook food, with hooks coming down from which we could hang our kitchen utensils. We also see that this peephole was included in the original construction detail. This allowed a person to sit down here by the open fire, and if a visitor came, they could see out through it and observe who was coming in the front door, which is located just at the back of the window. You also see, as the house is quite small, in the original construction details, they built in this dresser to house kitchen utensils. This is still in use today, as can be seen by the current owners. Although this house is in general single story, we can see that years ago there was a loft which may have been used to store general goods. This stairs leads to the loft, and contrary to modern stairs, it is quite steep. We also see a corner step as the stairs turns 90 degrees. It houses 2 steps. This would not be allowed under modern building regulations and would be replaced by one square landing.